President Obama's economic team is still trying to sell the president's $3.6 trillion budget to Congress. Republican Congressman Campbell from California joins us now. He serves on the House Budget and Financial Services Committees. Congressman, good to have you here. The $3.6 trillion budget. Right now, at this very moment, a lot of discussion on Capitol Hill about a $400 billion omnibus spending bill, which sort of seems to be teetering on the edge. Might go, might not go. What do you think is going on in America right now? Are people sending the message to Capitol Hill, wait, are we sure we're doing the right thing by spending this much money?
Yes, I think that's clearly going on, and I think, in fact, it's going to be a problem for the president and for a lot of his agenda going forward, because he's really just begun to spend the money that he wants to spend, if you look at the various proposals that have happened. And I think the public is having bailout fatigue, and I think we in Congress are feeling that from the public, and I think he'll have a hard time with the public and may have an even harder time getting some of this through Congress.
When you talk to your constituents back home, what do they say?
They're saying that, hey, well, what about me? Enough already, because I know this money doesn't come from the sky. I know it's not coming out of thin air.
Eventually it's coming out of my pocket.
Eventually it's coming out of my pocket, and in the meantime it's going to be borrowed. And it's like we got into this problem because Americans in general borrowed and spent too much, and now the government's trying to get us out by borrowing and spending instead of the consumer borrowing and spending, and that's not going to work.
As you look at this $787 billion stimulus package, which is now the law of the land, is that going to create jobs?
We don't think so. Even if you accept the president's argument, which is that it's going to create 3.6 million jobs, it costs over $220,000 per job created, even if you accept their numbers, which I don't think anyone thinks is a very good deal. Most of what's in that bill was spending that has been on Democrats' radar screens, bills they've had out there for years. It's not anything specifically to deal with this crisis that we're in right now. So the reason that no Republican in the House, not a single one, voted for it is because we just think it's not going to work, and that the other side of it is the borrowing and the debt and the interest rates that it's going to cause later are going to be bad. And so we think it'll hurt long term and not help short term.
Nothing against you personally, but Republicans had their chance. They didn't do too good on the spending measures.
You're absolutely right. And this congressman is not going to sit here and say that Republicans were the great fiscal conservatives that we've advertised we've been in the past. We weren't. We spent too much. But right now, I mean, this is a new level of spending. As much as you want to complain about what happened in the Bush years, the Obama budget proposes to double the national debt in 10 years. From 1789 to 2008, we accumulated the same debt that we will from 2008 to 2018.
Are you afraid?
I am nervous about the economy. I'm not encouraged, because I don't believe that a lot of the actions being taken by government are going to help in the short term. And what does government try to do? What are we trying to do with this? We try to make the recession shorter and shallower. I'm afraid the actions that are being taken are not going to do that, but what they will do is they will hinder a recovery later. So I'm nervous.
Congressman, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks,
Good to have you. You think these would be good times for Democrats? A Democrat sits in the Oval Office. They have majorities in both houses of Congress, so why are they fighting among themselves? Details after the break, and we'll also be reading the first of your emails. You're going to tell us how you're coping. What positive things are you doing to make a lemonade out of this economic lemon that we've all been handed? Stay with us, everyone.